If you're looking for highly educational market analysis, you're in the right place. You're in the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points. So without wasting any more time, let's jump straight onto the charts. In today's video, I want to speak about XRPUSD because at the moment we really have quite interesting price action and structure. Now, as usual, I will be starting from the higher time frames, then going down on the lower ones. And by the end of the video, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for a potential move here on this pair. Now, starting from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that at the moment, the market has just tested a very strong level of previous monthly resistance here, again here, which the market broke to the upside with this impulse. And at that point, that previous resistance was turned support here. The market has then once again tested the level here. And at the moment, we are rejecting it to the upside. We also had the creation of this M pattern while the market was testing the support. And in general, after the creation of an M pattern, what you want to see is the market create a move to the upside to go and complete the pattern at the previous support turned resistance. So here in the monthly, everything seems pretty bullish. Now, one important thing to notice is that the neckline of an M pattern in general is a level of resistance. So we are also testing previous support and resistance. And unless we will manage to break it to the upside in 2 days and 12 hours before this monthly candle will close, we cannot be really expecting a strong continuation to the upside because we are currently facing resistance. Dropping down on the weekly, what do we see? Now here on the weekly time frame, we can see how we did have the creation of this inverted head and shoulders. The market is now completing this impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside, and there is definitely the possibility to see the market break above this previous weekly high. If that will be a success, at that point, we will have also broken above monthly resistance, which could easily trigger more continuation to the upside. Going down on the daily time frame, what do we see? Now here on the daily, first of all, we can see how the market has just rejected this previous level of daily resistance, which was turned support here. In fact, I did make a full breakdown of XRPUSD few days ago when the market was around this area, explaining all the reasons for which we expected this rejection to the upside. And by the way, I will link in the description this previous analysis so you can go and check it out for more free education. Now, at the moment, we can see that from a daily perspective, we are currently facing exactly the previous high, which, by the way, is exactly the level that we have also already identified on the monthly and weekly timeframes. We really need to see the market break above this resistance before we could be looking for any potential setup for more continuation to the upside, because from here, the market could easily get rejected to the downside. So only if the market will successfully manage to break above this resistance after the break on the retest of this previous resistance turn support, this is where we could be looking for a potential setup. Now, how we could be approaching this potential longing opportunity. Now, as usual, we would have to be reactive and not predictive because that is how trading is. The monthly, weekly, and daily time frames combined with the on-chain data, those are the best time frames from a directional perspective. However, when it comes to confirmations and entries, the best time frames are the intraday time frames. So what we could be doing is monitoring price action from an intraday perspective during this move to the downside, waiting for the market to shift from an intraday bearish market as we would have to an intraday bullish market. And if the market would shift from an intraday bearish to a bullish market and provide to us one of our valid entries, this could definitely be a potential long setup. Now, if you don't know what I'm speaking about when I say valid entries, that is part of the mentorship program, which goes in depth on explaining to you all my knowledge and strategies. At the moment, it is completely free, which is a massive offer. The link is in description, so I really suggest that you go and check it out, and I will see you in it. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure that you smash that like button and comment below. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you in my next video.